name is Reena and I've been sewing, it is now officially about 2 years. I had a job as a teacher and my job just involved me doing things to deadline, producing work, and it was always for someone else. So I always wanted that time for me, and that's how I kind of got into sewing. My very first piece was actually, I did a workshop with Norma, and it was just to make a simple shift dress. And I just thought, you know what, she says it's simple and it's for beginners, let's just give it a go. Yeah, so it just started off from that one dress. Once I finished it, I felt great because I was able to choose the colour that I wanted and the pattern that I wanted. Another 2 variations, which is these ones. I was so much into patterns, so yeah, so I've ended up with these 3. And yeah, I got to take them all on holiday as well. The only reason I haven't stopped is that I get a lot of fulfilment out of it. I never feel bored anymore. Like a lot of people say to me, how do you get time to do it? Well, I do have a full-time job. So the way that I fit it in, when I was working locally, I would probably wake up an hour earlier and then start to do a bit of my sewing. So it could either be cutting out patterns or deciding the night before, in the morning I'm going to go and sew this. So I'll do it before work. Maybe I'll think about it during work as well. And then as soon as I got home, I said, okay, I'm going to spend another hour or so and I'm going to complete this. So I was able to make my own schedule. It enabled me to make me take control. So that's what I loved about the sewing part of it. I loved pussy bow dresses. Like this one because I absolutely loved the neckline, the bow that you can put on it. Yeah, so this was the very first one I made of that. Okay, and I loved it, but I thought maybe I could do it in different fabrics instead of just concentrating on the pattern. Let's look at different fabrics. So this one was a cotton lawn and this one was a rayon because I'm still teaching. So I thought maybe a little bit structured. So I got a Ponteroma. Straight away put it on, I felt like it's definitely a work type kind of fabric. So I ended up making a blouse as well, more workwear blouse. I mean, I don't think anyone's ever commented that they are pussy bow blouses or dresses. They just think it's a completely different thing, so that's a great thing about it. And my very latest is this one, and I just fell in love with the fabric. The reason why I sew is because I can get inspired while I'm doing things. Things are going in my head thinking, ooh, this dress will look nice if I'm standing in a bar with a cocktail. It's all going in my head. It's just like a dream world. I love it when someone comes up to me and says, oh, I like your dress, or where did you get that from? And I say, actually I made it. If you're thinking about actually sewing, I think that you should try and give something a go. The thing that you'll realise is that when you're starting to make your own decisions on fabrics that you want to choose, patterns, fits, even neckline shapes, you'll get empowered. From then you kind of like think, oh, I'm going to make my next piece, but I want to do this or I want to do that. And that's the thing that keeps you going. And Norma's there to lead you and she's great. I wasn't very much into bold colours or colours that are quite opposite but working together, but she kind of introduced me to it. She said give it a go, and yeah, I'm quite amazed at some of the colours that I've chosen. You will get really inspired and you'll have a really great progression journey.